Chester Webber for the USA from Live Oak near Ocala in Florida, a member of the team with Taryn Lester, who's already been, and James Fairclough, Jimmy Fairclough we'll call him. Now, enjoy every footfall, every beat, as Julius, Cadora, Amadeus, Nico Tutsi will aim not just to win, but perhaps another record will be broken. Remember, in Silvashvarad, that incredible test, the mark to beat. And already eights all the way through, 7.5s and 8s. We're up to 8.5s. We've got a 9 for that extension. The bar has been raised. And these 4 horses working in absolute harmony and unity. Their condition is exceptional. Chester's attention to detail. He says famously, there's no such thing as luck. And you saw there how open his hand was, which indicates absolutely how light they are in the contact, which gives him a far greater range of communication through his hands, because every twitch of his finger, every movement, they're sensing it. And that's why we have a dressage test such as this that will be rewarded throughout by our judges. And look at that already, a 29. My goodness, that would be extraordinary if we broke the 30 barrier. Chester's grooms are sitting backwards. Again, this is down to personal preference. It's just something he's always done. And have a look at where the footboard is, where the feet of the grooms are resting. That actually is hinged. It's on a leather-covered chain there. So this is a variation. The vehicle is what we would call a variation on a four-wheeled dog cart. It's got the louvered side panels so that actually you could put your terriers or whatever you're carrying, and it gets a little bit of air circulation in there. It's a modern take on a very traditional type of vehicle where your passengers or grooms would always sit backwards. On the diagonal there, gone back to 30 for the average, but we've got 9s in the marks. Herman really enjoying this in particular and rewarding that half circle with the reins back in the 2 hands. 8 seconds, no fidgeting. Chester communicating. That was a pretty relaxed, keep the walk, keep the walk. Everybody's watching this one. And again, those reins. Now that shows how much length the horses have taken. Look where those buckles are now in front of his hands. That's a really incredibly accurate indicator of how much the horses have lengthened, how forward they went. Judges, in the middle on that, we've got 2 7s, a 7.5, 6, 6.5. And then back into our trot and how they concertina on those circles. And this is an amazing example of how on a tight circle in the collection, the outside horse, the length of stride will be a fraction more than the inside horse. The inside horse shortens a little bit more. The outside horse lengthens a tiny bit, so that you keep the heads level. And that is the attention to detail that Chester brings to this, and that is why he is absolutely always at the top of this phase. He won here 20 years ago in 2006, the dressage. He has been on gold medal winning teams alongside Jimmy and Misty Wrigley in Tryon in 2018, and he has stood on the podium many times himself. Individual silver in Tryon, gold for the team silver in France, and Jerez, individual silver in Lexington, that Kentucky event in 2010 when Boyd got his first gold. Yeah, incredible record. Goes all the way back to 2004. You are seeing here from Aachen one of the most beautifully polished and executed dressage tests that a driven four in hand will give you. 29.9 is the current total. The judge is quite happy with that rein back. The horse is fully committed to it, and you just saw those incredible quarter drops from the wheelers. But they're so light. We talk about elegance, and the elegance comes from the strength, from the conditioning. Chester, who in the run-up to Aachen came to his base in Germany and was saying in the weeks leading up to it how great the horses were going, the preparation, everything was on song, whether he was exercising them as single horses or a bit of team time. Felt that after his dressage in Rashidi went back and said he felt he could do a bit better. He's a great planner, be it in his business life or here with the horses. Very strategic. He does not allow any scope for relying on luck, or as he says, artistic allowance. This is all down to preparation and training. And that is why you get movements such as that. The horse is so disciplined and making it look effortless. As he makes his final turn onto the centre line in the collection, but just wait and watch this as they come down. Chester Webber will go into the lead here in Aachen at the World Championships. Nothing has been left to chance. Brilliance. Once again from the American. He's done it! He's done it! I don't know if that will ever be beaten, but I'm saying it now, it looks like we've got another record. He's broken his own record. We're just waiting. The numbers are going round and round and round on my screen. I'm not going to say anything. He's had all 10s for his collectives, 10s for him. Watch this and watch it again and again, because that was perfection. We salute you, Chester Webber. Another amazing dressage test. And to do it here in Aachen at a World Championship. Wow. Penny for those thoughts. Yeah, he's done it. The cheers are going up. He's absolutely gone into the lead. And it will be lovely to wait for the graphics to come up, but this is just too exciting. I'm going to tell you now, that was 30.40. Confirmation for you, a new record. Look at that, 200. A straight 200 from Bert, 197 from Herman, 188.5 from Elimar. And there you have it. He has raced, soared, leapt in front. Chester Webber for the USA, 30.40. What an incredible mark.